Prosecutors are trying to convince the jury to hold Dwayne Davis responsible for that 1996. Fox's Amalia Roy has more on
The recordings played today were specifically from a 2008 meeting between Davis and a federal task force. But yesterday, it was a former FBI special agent that testified Davis began talking to the feds as early as 1998. This was part of a secret agreement after the feds busted him on drug charges. At the time, Davis denied knowing who killed Shakur.
They did later speculate that maybe it was some Compton police officers that were working for Suge Knight, and that maybe it was because he had heard that Tupac was talking about possibly leaving Death Row Records or something to that effect.
Former investigators also testified that Davis continued working with law enforcement past 1998. Yesterday, a former LAPD detective testified about a meeting between Davis and authorities 10 years later, that 2008 recording, when a federal task force was investigating the death of a different rapper, Christopher Wallace, also known as the Notorious B.I.G., who was murdered in 1997. The former detective named Darren Dupree described a secret meeting between Davis and investigators when he allegedly told them about what happened the night Tupac was shot, including details about a fight hours earlier at the MGM Grand between Shakur and Davis's nephew, Orlando Anderson. Then, the drive-by shooting that followed.
So we handed the gun to Dre in the backseat, Andre Smith. He was afraid to shoot. Mr. Anderson grabbed the gun and shot across Mr. Smith into Mr. Knight's car that Mr. Tupac Shakur was in with Mr. Knight.
We expect the prosecution to play more recordings tomorrow. If convicted, Davis could face life in prison. In Los Angeles, Amalia Roy, Fox News.